Good evening, folks. Welcome to tonight's live stream. Bitcoin has done an oopsie. So, we have been defining trend based on the 500 period 1.25 standard deviation. And we'll just type that in for convenience's sake. Goodness gracious, that has held rather nicely for quite some time. And actually, the values here are playing pretty nicely as well, where we held this support and we said, hey, if we break the support, well, that's it for Bitcoin. Trend's gonna see a bit of a dip. And really the question is this a new trend, or is this a hunt for liquidity before trend continuation to the upside? And well, the answer is you can't really tell until you see the bounce. So if you did have that market enter short, like I recommended on the last live stream and the live stream before, right, where if we said if we dip below 9,500, we would market enter short, and then we would just have a stop loss slightly above that and attempt to ride the lack of liquidity in this range, right? Because if you have a super obvious flag like this that's long-term on a typically highly volatile asset class, and that volatility compresses over a long period of time, people miss their gains, so they turn to leverage in order to get the same gains they would during a more volatile period. So what happens when you have a compressing range? Well, you don't have any buy orders here, that's for sure. So stop losses beget stop losses, and there is a cascade effect as, well, it's a short squeeze. A long squeeze, excuse me, it's a long squeeze. Right, where all longs are squeezed out, where market orders rapid fire all in succession. And you can actually check this out on the 5-second chart. It's pretty cool to see how those electronic orders all just trigger on each other. That would require a little bit too much mucking around, and we don't have time for that. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at ACAT? Because honestly, the implications have been here for quite some time. Goodness. All right, so the way we use ACAT is anytime, and I'm boiling this down of 6 hours of advanced volatility theory down into just, hey, red line crosses, blue line, do this. Right, so if we go in the blue band, it is implied we go to the purple mean, and well, shoot, that's what we did. Right, we had a lateral mean inversion for quite some time, where we expected the mean to travel up to meet price, but hey, we got antsy. We had to do it all at once in like a 15-minute period. So that happened. All right, this is pretty reliable, especially up here on the daily chart. Wow, this was a daily level mean inversion. Actually, it's pretty cool just how accurate this is. It has sustained pretty similar moves in the past, right? Where we enter the band and we see mean inversion, we enter the band and we see mean inversion, and so on and so forth. I mean, we can really do this on any time frame. Speaking of which, that's how we're actually going to define our new trend, by looking at a super low time frame, preferably one that is low enough to, well, accurately define trend, but high enough to where our indicator doesn't get maxed out at high periods. And it seems to be the 1 hour chart for the time being. Would not be surprised if this continues to expand higher. But we can always just do this. We can go to the 30-minute chart. Wow. And we can just double the oscillator look back period, 200. Wow. So that's pretty much just going to be the 1 hour. Oh wait, I might break. No, that's not going to work. Yeah, okay. I would actually have to increase max period by loading a different indicator, which we could theoretically do. Sure, why not? We're going to do that. Okay, so, and then I don't have to increase period look back. Okay, well, let's just go to my invite only scripts and choose ACAT 2000 to 4000. Should do the trick. right? Assuming this does max out in the 2,000 to 4,000 range, in which case we can just do the 15-minute. Should work too. And by doing this, we're ensuring we're only looking at these past 100 candles, which gives better perspective to short-term volatility, right? Because, or at least it would make it seem less extreme, or more extreme. It depends. Oh, this is fun to think about. So, since we're only measuring the previous 100 candles down here, no, yeah, that should actually register really cleanly. I'm actually pretty excited to see how this looks. And then, I think just increasing period look back would... I would like to see how this looks first. We just need to wait for it to load. I don't think there's need to play with period look back. I just want to have this load up as is. Ooh. Wow. I'm crunchy today. Hey, why didn't you load? I don't know. Okay, well, that's enough mucking around for me. Currently we're defining trend on the... Oh, it's because I haven't updated my scripts. Or at least on my old chart templates I haven't updated my scripts, and now I'm just... Okay. Well, easiest solution, we go to the 2-hour chart, use default ACAT, and hope for it to load. Thank you for your patience. We're going to do it manually, screw it. Alright, longest over expanded period is 225. Let's take a look. Yeah, okay. So, we really don't have that much tradable information at this second. Because our mean reversion pivot, our trend defining pivot is here. So, we're tagging that 3.2 standard deviation, but it's also a comprehensive net expansion here in our lower time frame. On our higher time frame, right? 'Cause if I take us over here to the 12-hour chart, you see this? This is trend. That is pure trend. Right, when you get everything expanding in the same direction, while every value is below 0.7, that's true trend. This is implied true trend. I would honestly look for short entries if you haven't already been shorting. Alright, you know what the last time we saw this signal was? Here. Boom, baby. Alright, we're at a tight compressionary range. True comprehensive net expansion, everything expanding in the same direction. Well, that resulted in a pretty significant trend. Hey, I have another pretty good area where we saw this. Here. Where everything is going up at the same time. Beautiful. Which results in trend. Alright. This is a pretty strong trend indicator, guys. Seriously considering finding a short entry. I'm going to do so by looking at mean inversion pivots on lower time frames, okay? Which currently haven't loaded because we need a compressionary period to form here. And I'm assuming price isn't going to move for the next 8 hours, so I'm going to go to bed. Wake up, look at how the chart's looking, and if we have bounced back, cool. That would make me pretty happy. Just because I like the prospect of an altcoin boom. But if that doesn't happen, cool. I guess we're going to change our bias to bearish. And then, hey, take some new shorts. Because this is implied trend. We have implied trend. So, be careful, guys. It's a risky night. I'm not going to take any positions for now. I'm going to be safe. You should be safe. If you're already short, cool, keep your short. But to enter, I would wait just a bit, okay? Love you guys. Talk to you later. Ciao.